Okay, lovers, I am sorry this got cut off, you know. With all due respect to technology, it is not a very reliable thing. These iPhones and Samsungs and Schmamsungs, the only thing you can rely on is my boobs. They are 100% real. Anyways, so those of you who are joining us, every few nights I will be reading you a bedtime story before bed. I hope you are all comfortable in your birthday suit in your bed. You know, I will read you a sexy bedtime story. Before this I was reading War and Peace, but it was some boring shit. So we decided, me and my friend Franklin, that we read 50 Shades of Grey. So I'm now looking for a free read, because let's face it, I am not going to pay for this shit, yes? There's a limit. Of Grey, free book, online, read. Let's see what is this shit. E.L. James. Blah, 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 blah. Chapter. Read online. Okay. Hello. Open boobs, you wish. This is not a porno. This is a bedtime story. Hello, Franklin. Hello, lovers. Invite friends. You know what you do? You swipe from down up on your phone right now and invite friends and post to Twitter. Let's get a lot of people for our bedtime story. We will have a read, discuss our feelings about the book. You know, you can comment on my gorgeous looks. Invite people. Scroll down. Franklin, where are you? From down up like this, go like this on your phone and invite people. I am ready to read 50 Shades of Grey, but I am waiting for you to invite more people. Put on my glove. Yes, invite people. We are almost ready to begin. Little bit warm up. Invite people, come on. Alright, are we ready? Are we ready? Yes, share on Twitter. Invite people, very easy, from down up. Invite me more people and we are ready to begin. Hello to all of you new people who are joining us. We are about to read the bedtime story with Kristina Karo. I will read you bedtime story, you will enjoy, and then you will have sweet dreams. Yes, share joy, share, tell people about it. Alright, you guys are ready? If you are ready, give me hearts. Hearts. Alright, ready. Everybody ready. 50 Shades of Grey, Chapter 1. I scroll with frustration at myself in the mirror. Damn my hair. It just won't behave. And damn Catherine Kavanagh for being ill and subjecting me to this ordeal. I should be studying for my final exams, which are next week. Yet here I am trying to brush my hair into submission. I must not sleep with it wet. I must not sleep with it wet. Reciting these mantras several times, I attempt once more to bring it under control with the brush. I roll with my eyes in exasperation and gaze at the pale, brown-haired girl with blue eyes too big for her face, staring back at me, and give up. My only option is to restrain my wayward hair in a ponytail and hope that I look semi-presentable. Kate is my roommate, and she has chosen today, of all days, to succumb to the flu. How could she Therefore, she cannot attend the interview she'd arranged to do with some mega-industrialist tycoon I have never heard of for the student newspaper. Well, she is about to hear from him soon. What are you writing? Story time. Yes, was Kristina Karo. So I have been volunteered. I have final exams to cram for, one essay to finish, and I'm supposed to be working this afternoon. But no! Today I have to drive 165 miles to downtown Seattle in order to meet the enigmatic CEO of Gray Enterprises Holdings Inc. As an exceptional entrepreneur and major benefactor of our university, his time is extraordinarily precious, much more precious than mine. But he has granted Kate an interview. A real coup, she tells me. Damned her extracurricular activities. Kate is huddled on the couch in the living room. Anna, I am sorry. It took me 9 months to get this interview. It will take me another 6 to reschedule, and we will both have graduated by then. As the editor, I cannot blow this off. Please, Kate begs me in her rasping, sore-throat voice. How does she do it even? Ill. She looks canine and gorgeous, like me. Strawberry blonde hair in place and green eyes bright, although now red-rimmed and running. I ignore my pang of unwelcome sympathy. Of course I'll go, Kate. You should get back to bed. Would you like some NyQuil or Tylenol? No commercial intended. NyQuil, please. Here are the questions and my mini disc recorder. Just press record here. Make notes. I'll transcribe it all. I know nothing about him, I murmur, trying and failing to suppress my rising panic. The questions will see you through. Go. It's a long drive. I don't want you to be late. Okay, I'm going. Get back to bed. I made you some soup to heat up later. I stare at her fondly. Only for you, Kate, would I do this. I will. Good luck. And thanks, Anna. As usual, you're my life savior. Gathering my satchel, I smile wryly at her, then head out the door to the car. I cannot believe I have let Kate talk me into this. But then, Kate can talk anyone into anything. She'll make an exceptional journalist. She's articulate, strong, persuasive, argumentative, beautiful, and she's my dearest friend. She has just described me, but okay. To those of you who are just joining us, welcome to the Bedtime story with Kristina Karo. Today we are reading 50 Shades of Grey. The roads are clear as I set off from Vancouver toward Portland and the I-5. It's early. I don't have to be in Seattle until 2 this afternoon. Fortunately, Kate lent me her sporty Mercedes CLK. I'm not sure Wanda, my old Beetle, would make the journey in time. Oh, the Mercedes is a fun drive, and the miles slip away as I floor the pedal to the metal. My destination is the headquarters of Mr. Gray's global enterprise. It's a huge 20-story office building, all curved glass and steel, and architects' utilitarian, I don't know this word, utilitarian fantasy with Grey House written discreetly on steel over the glass front doors. It's 1:45 when I arrive, greatly relieved that I'm not late as I walk into enormous and frankly intimidating glass, steel, and white sandstone lobby. Behind a solid sandstone desk, a very attractive, groomed, blonde young woman smiles pleasantly at me. She's wearing the sharpest charcoal suit jacket and white shirt I have ever seen. She looks immaculate. I'm here to see Mr. Gray, Anastasia Steele for Catherine Kavanagh. Excuse me one moment, Miss Steele. She arches her eyebrows slightly as I stand self-consciously before her. I am beginning to wish I'd borrowed one of Kate's formal blazers rather than wear my navy blue jacket. What the hell was she thinking? I don't know. I have made an effort and worn my one and only skirt, my sensible brown knee-length boots, and a blue sweater. For me, this is smart. I tuck one of the escaped tendrils of my hair behind my ear as I pretend she doesn't intimidate me. Boy, this girl is like a nerd. Very nerdy. Nothing changes, I inwardly sigh. Oh, no, sorry, I missed it. Wait a second, where is my cup? Sippy, sippy, where I put my cup? Over here. Alright, lovers, moving on. How do you like my bed, by the way? I love it. It is gorgeous, no? Very luxurious, I love it. With my fur and everything. Miss Kavanagh is expected. Please sign in here, Miss Steele. You want the latest elevator. On the right, press for the 20th floor. She smiles kindly at me, amused no doubt, as I sign in. She hands me a security pass that has visitor very firmly stamped on the front. I can't help my smirk. Surely, it's obvious that I am just visiting. I don't fit in here at all. Nothing changes, I inwardly sigh. Thanking her, I walk over to the bank of elevators, past the two security men, who are both far more smartly dressed than I am in their well-cut black suits. The elevator whisks me with terminal velocity to the 20th floor. The doors slide open, and I'm in another large lobby. Oh, changing positions. This is nice too. Continuing to read 50 Shades. The doors slide open, and I'm in another large lobby. Again, all glass, steel, and white sandstone. I'm confronted by another desk of sandstone and another young blonde woman dressed impeccably in black and white who rises to greet me. Miss Steele, could you wait here, please? She points to a seated area of white leather chairs. Behind the leather chairs is a spacious glass-walled meeting room with an equally spacious, dark wood table and at least 20 matching chairs around it. Beyond that, there is a floor-to-ceiling window with a view of the Seattle skyline that looks out through the city toward the sound. It is a stunning vista, and I am momentarily paralyzed by the view. Wow. I sit down, fish the questions from my satchel, and go through them, inwardly cursing Kate for not providing me with a brief biography. I know nothing about this man I'm about to interview. He could be 90 or he could be 30. The uncertainty is galling and my nerves resurface, making me fidget. I've never been comfortable with one-on-one interviews, preferring the anonymity of a group discussion where I can sit inconspicuously at the back of the room. To be honest, I prefer my own company, reading a classic British novel, curled up in a chair in the campus library, not sitting twitching nervously in a colossal glass and stone edifice. I roll my eyes at myself. Get a grip still. Judging from the building, which is too clinical and modern, I guess Gray is in his 40s. Fit, tanned, and fair hair to match the rest of the personnel. Another elegant, flawlessly dressed blonde comes out of a large door to the right. What is it with all the immaculate blondes like Stafford? I don't understand. Okay. I'm taking a deep breath. I stand up. Miss Steele? The latest blonde asks. Yes, I croak and clear my throat. Yes. There, that sounded more confident. Mr. Gray will see you in a moment. May I take your jacket? Oh, please, I struggle out of my jacket. Have you been offered any refreshment? No. Oh dear, it's blonde number 1 in trouble? Blonde number 2 frowns and eyes the young woman at the desk. Would you like tea, coffee, water? She asks, turning her attention back to me. A glass of water, thank you, I murmur. I love this word, murmur. Olivia. Please? Oh, sorry. Olivia, please fetch me still a glass of water. Her voice is stern. Olivia scoots up immediately and scurries to a door on the other side of the foyer. My apologies, Miss Steele. Olivia is our new intern. Please be seated. Mr. Gray will be another 5 minutes. Olivia returns with a glass of iced water. Here you go, Miss Steele. Thank you. Blonde number 2 marches over to the large desk, her heels clicking and echoing on the sandstone floor. She sits down and they both continue their work. Perhaps... Oh, reading make me tired. Soon we will have to finish and then I will send you off to a good night's sleep. Hopefully you have nice dreams about me. But let's read a little bit more till then. Perhaps Mr. Gray insists on all his employees being blonde? I'm wondering. I don't even know if that's legal when the office door opens and the... Oh. I'm wondering idly if that's legal when... Wait for it. The office door opens and a tall, elegantly dressed, attractive, African-American man with short dreads exits. I have definitely worn the wrong clothes. He turns and says through the door, Golf this week, Gray. I don't hear the reply. He turns, sees me, and smiles, his dark eyes crinkling at the corners. Olivia has jumped up and called the elevator. She seems to excel at jumping from her seat. She's more nervous than me. Good afternoon, ladies, he says as he departs through the sliding door. Mr. Gray will see you now, Miss Steele. Do go through, blonde number 2 says. I stand rather shakily trying to suppress my nerves. Gathering up my satchel, I abandon my glass of water and make my way to the partially open door. Now just a side note here, yes, I am nothing like this woman. Okay, this Steele, Catherine Steele, whatever she is called. My phone. She's very not me. She does not have any confidence. What is this shit? Anyway, moving on. So we finally reach the point where she meet Mr. Grey. You don't need to knock, just go in. She smiles calmly. Oh, sorry. You don't need to knock, just go in. She smiles kindly. The blonde number 2. I push open the door and stumble through, tripping over my own feet and falling head first into the office. You see what I tell you? Nothing like me. Double crap. Me and my 2 left feet. I'm on my hands and knees in the doorway to Mr. Grey's office, and gentle hands are around me, helping me to stand. I am so embarrassed. Damn my clumsiness. I have to steel myself to glance up. Holy cow, he is so young. Miss Kavanagh? He extends a long finger hand to me once I am upright. I am Christian Grey. Are you all right? Would you like to sit? So young and attractive, very attractive. He is tall, dressed in a fine grey suit, white shirt, and black tie with unruly dark copper-colored hair and intense, bright grey eyes that regard me shrewdly. It takes a moment for me to find my voice. By the way she described him, he's a gorgeous man. Thank you for the heart lovers. Yes, Bedtime Story with Kristina Karo, reading 50 Shades of Grey. Actually, I mutter. If this guy is over 30, then I'm a monkey's uncle. In a daze, I place my hand in his and we shake. As our fingers touch, I feel an odd, exhilarating shiver run through me. I withdraw my hand hastily, embarrassed. Must be static. I blink rapidly, my eyelids matching my heart rate. Miss Kavanagh is indisposed, so she sent me. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grey. And you are? His voice is warm, possibly amused, but it's difficult to tell from his impassive expression. He looks mildly interested, but above all, polite. Anastasia Steele. I'm studying English literature with Kate. Catherine, Miss Kavanagh at Washington State. I see, he says simply. I think I see the ghost of a smile in his expression, but I am not too sure. Would you like to sit? He waves me toward a white leather-buttoned L-shaped couch. His office is way too big for just one man. In front of the floor-to-ceiling windows, there's a huge modern dark wood desk that 6 people could comfortably eat around. It matches the coffee table by the couch. Everything else is white, ceiling, floors, and walls, except on the way by the door, where a mosaic of small paintings hang, 36 of them arranged in a square. They are exquisite, a series of mundane, forgotten objects painted in such precise detail they look like photographs. Displayed together, they are breathtaking. A local artist, true tone, says Grey when he catches my gaze. They are lovely, raising the ordinary to extraordinary, I murmur, distracted both by him and the paintings. He cocks his head to one side and regards me intently. I couldn't agree more, Miss Steele, he replies, his voice soft, and for some inexplicable reason, I find myself blushing. Inexplicable reason, bitch, please, you are so in love. Apart from the paintings, the rest of the office is cold, clean, and clinical. I wonder if it reflects the personality of the Adonis who sinks gracefully into one of the white leather chairs opposite me. Can you see me? Alright. Have to rearrange myself a little bit. You know what? Let's do this. Moving on. I wonder if it reflects the personality of the Adonis who sinks gracefully into one of the white leather chairs opposite me. I shake my head, disturbed at the direction of my thoughts, and retrieve Kate's questions from my satchel. What is satchel? A bag? Let's see. Hello, new spin. Okay, I could not read it, but thank you for joining, new lover. Reading Bedtime story with Kristina Karo, 50 Shades of Grey. I shake my head, disturbed at the direction of my thoughts, and retrieve Kate's questions from my satchel. Next, I set up the one hand relaxed in his lap, and the other cupping his chin and trailing his long index finger across his lips. I think he's trying to suppress a smile. Sorry, I stutter. I'm not used to this. Take all the time you need, Miss Steele, he says. Do you mind if I record your answer? After you taken so much trouble to set up the recorder, you ask me now? I flush. He's teasing me, I hope. I blink at him, unsure what to say, and I think he takes pity on me because he relents. No, I don't mind. Did Kate, I mean Miss Kavanagh, explain what the interview was for? Yes, to appear in the graduation issue of the student newspaper, as I shall be covering the degrees at this year's graduation ceremony. Oh, this is news to me, and I am temporarily preoccupied by the thought that someone not much older than me, okay, maybe 6 years or so, mega successful, but still, is going to present me with my degree. I frown, dragging my wayward attention back to the task at hand. Good, I swallow nervously. I have some question, Mr. Gray. I smooth a trail lock of hair behind my ear. I thought you might, he says, deadpan. He's laughing at me. My cheeks heat at the realization, and I sit up and square my shoulders in an attempt to look taller and more intimidating. Pressing the start button on the recorder, I try to look professional. Alright, lovers, I think this is all for tonight. I hope that you guys are going to have a very, very sweet sleep and very sweet dreams about you, about me, about Kristina Karo. I will see you again soon. I promise to do this a few times a week, maybe again even tomorrow. Don't forget to tune in Bedtime Story with Kristina Karo. I love you all, and I wish you all good night, or how we say in Russian, спокойной ночи, lovers.